This is Drake Nelson. You're watching the product review.
Let me tell you something. You are here because you are getting into the world of juicing, and you found this juicer by this company called Brecious, and you're doing a little bit of research because you heard in some Reddit forum that this juicer is just too good to be true. That's why you're here. I found out that J Lo bought this juicer. Not for her, but for like their staff that works for her. She bought this and gave it to her staff that makes her food, and she was like, "Here, you guys use this juicer." So if it's good enough for J Lo, and if it's good enough for J Lo's staff, then I think it's good enough for you. You know what I mean? All right. By the way, I put everything there is to know about this slow masticating juicer by this company, Brecious. You can tell that whoever was in charge of packaging down at the warehouse is really taking it serious down there. This is no laughing matter. So, two speeds on this thing. This is by the way, this is a slow masticating juicer. I'm sure you know the difference between juicers. We're not going to have a juicer discussion about all the different juicer methods, but this is a slow masticating juicer. I'm experimenting with it, so it's got a reverse function. It's BPA free, whatever the hell that means. It's very easy to clean. I will show you guys everything there is to know about this juicer. We're gonna make some juice. We're gonna do a juice tutorial. We're making my special recipe beet juice today, which is a fantastic juice if you want to lower your blood pressure. Let's say you got a hot date coming up and you want to get into juicing. This is a great place to start. So again, this is a slow cold press juicer. It's got cold press technology. You're a juicing snob. You know exactly what kind of technological advances that is coming in 2025 when it comes to juicing. Okay. By the way, this juicer has two rocket boosters on the bottom of it, and if you hit that button called Rev, then fire shoots out of the bottom, and your juicer goes flying off into space. So this thing's on a different level. Here you can see my guard dogs. They're making sure that I'm doing this properly. They're like safety inspectors. So here I'm showing you this. I mean, you could use this thing as a bong or a penis pump or whatever you want to do. But I just wanted to show like the craftsmanship involved, because that is a serious piece of technology. Keeping all my recycling together. Here's the wrench that I was talking about earlier. Let's say you're making juice, right? And you get attacked. Here's what you can do. You can take this plastic wrench and then hit the guy in the dick with it, right? And then you put his dick in the wrench, and that's how you will disable somebody if you got attacked right when you were getting this juicer out of the box. So here's the top level. It's kind of like a hat that the juicer wears. It doesn't like help the process, but it just kind of keeps all your food and shit together. That's the little hat that this juicer wears. There's the tip. That's like if you were looking at a big dick and then there was like the foreskin, that's what that little piece was. And this thing, I don't have a name for that. I think it's called a auger. You call it whatever you want. I'm going to call it, oh my God, an auger, because that's what it does. It augs and stuff. I know that my mom had something like that in her drawer when I was a kid, but I think this is a whole different thing. Dog's making sure not dropping anything. And they're keeping me hostage. So these dogs are out of control. Here's the other part. This is called the Stuffer 3000. And let's say you're making some juice, right? Or you're rolling up some weed. That thing's a stopper. And it's going to stop the food from flying out of the vacuum pump looking thing. Anyway, again, you have two cups to deal with. This is the actual cup that's going to catch all the juice. And that white thing there on the bottom of that cup, that's a marshmallow that they include. You can eat it if you want. I just threw mine away. I wasn't like in the mood to eat a marshmallow at that time. But just letting you guys know specifically what you're going to get in this unboxing experience. Now that second jar is what catches all the fillings and stuff. All the fiber that you've decided that you're too good for fiber. That's why you've bought a juicer. And I get it. I don't want to eat all that fiber either, because if I eat fiber at 3:30 in the afternoon, I'll be shitting for the next 12 hours. So that's my fiber choice. You know, you came here because you want to compromise. You don't want to chew your food anymore. That's what's going on. I know exactly why you're here. I'm having the same dilemma. I'm tired of chewing. I want to take in all these vitamins and minerals differently. I don't have time in my life to chew anymore, so I want to make everything a fucking juice, and it's going to get me to the next level in life. I know exactly why you're here. By the way, this is the part of the section that I included. This is more like an option right here. You could pause this anytime you want, and guess what? I just gave you free access to the warranty package that no one ever keeps. The user manual. You could print that off. And let's say you want to open up a restaurant, right? And you bought this thing as your company's juicer, which, like, if you're like, there's a guy out there who's gonna buy this juicer and he's gonna get so addicted to juicing that he will open up his own juicing business. This Brecious red juicer, masticating slow press juicer, is going to be the next evolution in juicing. And there's somebody out there that's going to find this whole process, and he's going to put Elon Musk out of business. They're going to be like, yo, where did this guy from Elko, Nevada come from? He started with a juice company, and now he's going to buy SpaceX. Who is this guy? I'll be right back. All right, this is the toothbrush, and let's say you don't have a toothbrush, you could totally use this. Oh, someone's at my door. I'll be right back. That is the ASMR section of the video. I know there's a lot of perverts out there that are like touching themselves and stuff while they're watching this video. And I'm not here to judge, okay? We've all went down a juicing rabbit hole at 3:30 in the morning, and we're shopping for juicers and kind of like jerking off a little bit, but not like full on jerking off. Like, I'm not trying to explode right now. I'm just like sitting around having a little fun, and juicing's a great decision to make for yourself. I think if you're really thinking about juicing, then you're really taking a step forward in your health, life that you're choosing to create for yourself. Everybody that's watching this video right now probably has like shitty health care and no doctors at all, and are too proud to like start a regular diet plan. So you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna start juicing. And how do I do it? How can I juice at home in the convenience of my own home? Because I'm tired of putting on pants and having to drive down the street right past McDonald's and Dairy Queen and Wendy's and Taco Bell to that one juice spot. So I'm gonna make juice myself. I feel like there's a guy out there that's gonna be Bryan Cranston's character in that meth show. You guys know what I'm talking about? What the hell's that guy's name? Hank Hill? No. You know that guy that Bryan Cranston plays. Put his name in the comments because I'm having a brain fart. There's a guy out there that's going to lose his job getting to juicing and become a drug mogul. But instead of drugs, it'll be juice. He'll just like create these methed out juices and everybody will get addicted to his juice. And he used to be a substitute. You get the whole Breaking Bad reference. So, again, just wanted to show the craftsmanship. Here's where the tutorial starts. It's got two different speeds. Soft is for fruit. Hard is for vegetables. And, oh my God, this dog will not leave me alone. We're making beet juice. This is the tutorial section of the video. I'm going to show you guys. I'm using kale, celery, and that's a Fuji apple for flavor. I like to put a little lime in there, but I wanted to show what this looks like. The type of footprint it's going to leave. And you can see right there how dry the corpse of the beets are. It gets a lot. Oh my God, these dogs are gonna kill me. Look how dry this gets. There's not one drop of juice left in that pulp area. And you can do whatever you want with that. What I did with mine is instead of throwing it away, I just throw it over the fence into my neighbor's yard because, you know, I don't like my neighbors. So, you know, if he's going to throw his dog shit in my yard, I'm going to throw my fiber right back in his yard. I'm dumping all my beets. Well, look how spectacular this juice looks. Now, it's got a bunch of white foam. I'm not a big fan of the foam, so I just threw that at my neighbor's house, too. Fuck him, right? You know what I mean? Like, he's all mad and shit because his wife keeps moving our trash can to the road, right? Because she gets annoyed. Like, she gets annoyed that our trash can isn't on the road during trash day, so she'll walk into my yard and she takes my trash can, puts it on the rope. I don't like anyone messing around with my trash and shit. So I walked over there when I was like, hey, Rebecca, listen, we want you to not touch my trash can no more, you fucking asshole. Stay out of my yard. So that's my business. I just don't want some stranger going through my neighbor. You know what I mean? Anyway, this video is sponsored by Ocean Spray. They did send me a cease and desist. I think I haven't opened it yet, but amazing that the juice is it's so powerful, man. Like here's what it's doing. It just chops right through this celery. Look how easy it just look how easy it shreds through. You could put anything in there. You could chop up a tire and make juice out of it. And you will thank me later. I don't recommend doing that. It'll probably fuck your juicer up. But, like, you could do it. And the tire would get through. And you'd say to your friends, like, yo, this guy challenged me to drink a tire. And I did it. And it's not good because you shit yourself. But, again, this celery is no match for this juicer. You know what I mean? And I really recommend celery. I got a marathon race coming up. I got to run like 12 miles backwards and uphill and shit. It's like this weird race I do. And in China every day, or not every day, every other week for charity and shit. So it's like I'm training, so I'm getting this juicer to like make my training methods, go a little bit better, and it gives me a lot of strength and power. The first time I started juicing, I was able to do like cartwheels and backflips and shit, and it's pretty much turned me into like one of those super athletes. Like, you ever heard of those like strongmen? It makes me feel like I can bench press the world after I drink all this juice. Peeled carrots. These are these are better than regular carrots because they're already pre-cut. Now these are custom carrots. You can't. I had to order those carrots off of Amazon or something. So those are about $87 a bag. But I'm kind of a juicing snob these days. You know what I mean? So I feel like you put as many ingredients as you can, and you're gonna know if juicing's for you by the first day. So it's either gonna make you feel like $1 million, like you can fight a lion to death with your bare hands, or you're gonna shit yourself. And you're gonna know right away. Are you prepared to shit yourself every day to feel a little bit better? That's the type of commitment that I'm willing to make. So you just got to ask yourself, like, do you want to be able to run a marathon, or do you want to shit yourself? I'm okay with shitting myself anyway. I shit myself twice a month just from like eating popcorn. Like, you ever go to the movie theaters? Here's when I know we have too much freedom in this country, okay? I went to the movie theater one time, and the guy let me butter my own popcorn, and I didn't know the butter to like human ratio. Ended up just shitting my pants, because if you let me butter my own popcorn, I'm gonna give myself too much popcorn. I can't control myself. Who can control themselves? You have a buffet of butter at the movie theater? Look how this is my final review of this Brecious juicer. It's amazing. If you want to take your health regime to the next level, do it. Do it now. You're going to thank me later. And this was a great experience, unboxing this and getting my juice career started. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next week when I review a tank.